Hey Gemini, so here to do the 15th through the 30th. This spread, Gemini, what are you holding on to? That's what I'm just trying to figure out. What are we holding on to? And I just can't say you because I'm doing the same thing. What are we holding on to? Because I feel like the 1st of the 15th, you're starting to get the understanding that the situation that you may be dealing with is not really love. It just may be convenience or fear that's holding you back from really going after what it is that you need to be going after. Because coming into this reading from the 15th through the 30th, it's like you all tied up in some shit. I feel like there is some past life situations, a karmic situation that you're dealing with that I feel like you're not learning the lesson that you need to learn from it. And so that's why it's not successful for you to like get yourself out of this, and you just feel like you're stuck and you can't move forward, and nothing is happening. Meanwhile, like, the challenge is hostility. Like, I feel like there's a lot of hostility around you, a lot of people that I think spirit is trying to work through these people to really show you that this may not be what you need and what's for you. But I see you and this person really trying to fight for a marriage, trying to, if you're already in a marriage, it's like there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of just hostile energy around the situation. And it's a challenge because I feel like there are just some lessons that you need to learn from this situation, because you're in a karmic situation to where in a past life you may have been with the same person, and it's like there's things that need to be learned between the two of you guys. And the reason why you're not getting forward in this relationship or being successful is because you guys are not learning the things that y'all need to learn. And I think the lesson for Gemini is about attachment. You need to learn to detach from things when you are done with them. That's what I really think it is. You learn everything that you need to learn from this situation. Why are you still holding on to it? And I feel like that's why it's so much hostility that you're facing with this situation, because especially if you're married, it's time to get a divorce. It's time to leave this shit behind, because it's just fighting, arguing, you standing up for this situation so much when you just need to be letting it go. In the foundation, there's no expression of love. There's no appreciation. I feel like one person is spying on the other one. One person is, it's just the communication's not right between the two of you guys. It's just like a lot. And if you're single, you are like still trying to hold on to something, a past life relationship. Are you still trying to go for something that's not for you? And you wonder why you being met with hostility and people having their guards up, because that's not for you. At the end of the day, you're not going to get the appreciation or the love that you want, or the type of communication you want out of this situation, Gemini. You need to go back to the time of life when you loved on yourself, you worried about yourself, your finances was good, you was happy, spirit was bringing you abundance. And I feel like it's divine time. Yeah, it may be divine time, but you just need to go back to the time where you just by yourself and you taking care of yourself and you loving yourself and you got self-respect for yourself. You're not just going through things because you feel like you're going to settle for anything, because you feel like love is not going to come. Maybe it's not your time to be in love. And even in a marriage, when you was just focusing on your goals, your dreams, and what you wanted for yourself, that's when you was the most happiest. Now, I feel like you are in a situation where you're trying to please someone, but it's like no matter what you do, it's not enough. So what are you going to do, Gemini? Because I see a lot of you guys want to take vacations. A lot of you guys got the money to do it, but it's like you got this burden of this situation holding you back. And you need to drop it. You need to make the confession out of your mouth and just tell this person really what it is that you're thinking, because I feel like it's just a lot of things that you are thinking and you're not saying them. You're just settling and you're just doing whatever, Gemini. And all of that's going to lead to, in the future, is anxiety, worry, stress. When spirit is wanting you to be playful, want you to get out there and meet people, want you to mingle. Like, a lot of you guys are starting, like, it's some negative thoughts, negative habits, negative things that you need to let go of so that you can achieve the happiness that you want when it comes down to your love life. But you're not letting it go. You're trying to hold on to this thing, and you just keep wondering why you're just so unhappy, and you're not happy at all. But it's because you need to let this go and go. Just love on yourself right now. Achieve your goals, and I promise you, like, I want to cry right now because on some real shit, whenever I was just focused on the things that I needed to be focused on, whenever I was just going after my dreams and going after my goals and not paying attention to what I'm dealing with right now and what I'm trying to fight so hard for right now, I was so happy. It seems like, a year ago, everything was good for me. Everything was going well for me. Even though, yes, we was living together, we was doing all them things, but like, I wasn't really focused on him. I was just focused on my goals, on my dreams, on what I wanted to. Yeah, we was together. We was taking care of our kids together, but I was not focused on him. He could do whatever he wanted to do. But it's like, I got myself down in such financial stress right now because I went for the wrong thing. And I think that I kind of knew that I was going for the wrong thing. And that's just the honest truth. Because I'm trying to give my kids what I didn't have growing up, which is biological parents living in a house. Even though I was raised in a house where there was a man and a woman, it wasn't my mama and my daddy together. And that's what I'm trying to give to my kids. And Spirit is like, no, that might not be the best thing for you. It might be something else out there that you need to go after. But yet y'all still trying to hold on to this thing, and it ain't working for you. It's not. And if you single, you trying to get back with someone that you feel that you're going to be happy with, but you know deep down on the inside that it's lack of appreciation. The person don't show you the love that you need. The person is not communicating with you in the way that you need to. It's just so much arguing and fighting. It's just so much hostility. You already know this, but yet this is what you want. You want marriage. You want all of these things with this person, and they not the right person for you. When, you already know that your heart been broken time and time and time again with this person. It's just like, they have you feeling like you're not attractive. They have you feeling like, you can't really enjoy yourself because, a lot of you guys are most Geminis are very attractive. It's like this person, when you want to do something nice for yourself, when you want to get your hair done, when you want to get your nails done, when you want to do these things, this person looking at you sideways like, why? Because that's what we do. That's what Geminis do. Geminis enjoy being attractive. That gives us something for our self-esteem, to know that we taking care of ourselves. But it's like this person don't want you to do that, and it breaks your heart. Because on the flip side, this is not the person for you. It is not. And yes, you need to get out there, and you need to make yourself attractive. Because I feel like when Geminis are feeling the most attractive, that's when Gemini is going to really go for the things that they know that they want and that they know that they should have. This is not a good situation for you. Everybody else is seeing that you ain't listening to Spirit. You ain't getting the most highest that you can get from Spirit. Spirit is screaming at you. What are you doing, Gemini? Why are you dealing with this situation, Gemini? Why won't you just let it go? It is not working for you. Get over it. Everybody is screaming at you, but I think what it has a lot to do is things from your childhood with your parents that you have not let go of, and you just need to let them go. No, it did not work out between your mother and your father. No, they were not able to give you the situation that you wanted as a child. And you may not be able to give your kids this situation. You may have had kids with the wrong person, but that doesn't still mean that those kids are not a blessing. You just need to listen to what Spirit is telling you, like straight up. Spirit is trying to come through to you and tell you right now that the person that you are trying to fight for so bad is not the person for you. You need to let it go. You really do. And I'm sitting up here about to ball out on this video because I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying to fight for something feverishly that I feel that is what's right for my kids, and it's not. It is not. At the end of the day, yes, the end result when you have kids is to make those kids happy. But if you're not happy, you cannot make those kids happy. Because those kids are going to see and they're going to feel. And if you got intuitive children like I have, they know when I'm not happy. Even when I try to put on a happy face, my kids know when I'm not happy. And you don't want your kids living like that. You don't want your kids looking at you and your husband or the person that you with or their father and saying, oh no, I'm never going to get married. I'm never going to have this. I'm never going to do this. Because the example that you set is making them want to turn away from these things. And I think everybody around you is trying to get you to pay attention. Spirit is trying to use so many different people to come through to you to make you understand that it is okay if you fail at this situation. It is okay. It's okay, Gemini, that you fail at this situation. This situation ain't for you. It's time for you to go and focus on yourself and the things that you want out of life and get yourself together so that you can be someone's husband or you can be someone's wife one day. Just because you have kids with someone does not mean that you have to stay in a relationship with them. You don't. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to keep a cycle going that you can let go of because it's just not for you. And it's not for those kids either. And it's not for that other person. Don't settle because you want to give somebody or give your kids something that you didn't have. It's okay. I can't scream no more about how Spirit is right here in your ear. Because he right here in my ear saying, what are you doing? Why are you trying to make a situation work when it's unrequited from the first beginning? The person that you're dealing with is not as committed in this situation as you are, even though they try to pretend. They got an agenda. They want something out of this situation. Maybe you look good on paper. You know, maybe it's for the wrong reasons. I'm telling you, it's not for the right reasons. And you won't look in the mirror. You will not pay attention to what Spirit is trying to tell you. And I feel like your soul is just screaming like, we know who your soulmate is. Why are you're not going to move forward? You're not going to be happy. You're not going to get where you want to get in life until you let this go. No matter how hard it may be, like, you making yourself worse off. You really are, Gemini. You really are making yourself worse off because you will not let go of this situation, and it's time to let it go. Don't be afraid to do it. At the end of the day, I bet as soon as you decide to just let it go and to just do what you need to do, everything is going to come full circle for you. Your blessings is going to come. All the things that you feel blocked in, you will no longer be blocked in because Spirit do not want this person around you. I feel like you've had great fortune before. You've had blessings come upon you, and this person ruined it. And they did it behind your back. And they did things that you would never, ever imagine that they did to you. Behind your back, this person don't have your best interests at heart. They just know what you're capable of, and they know that you're capable of bringing tangible things to the table, and they want to use that and take advantage of that. For whatever reasons they got, it ain't for your best interest. And when you wake up, Gemini, and you really see it for what it is, I think a lot of y'all know what y'all know already. But it's just like the fear of what am I going to do if I just let this go? Your life not looking the way you want it to look. And it's causing you not to trust other people that maybe they did do you wrong in the past. But Spirit is telling you that time is done. You need to go and trust these other people that are trying to help you. And you need to look, you just need to look at your life and see that you're not happy. How many more years you going to just keep having a stagnation? Because that's what's going on right now. Stagnation. How long you going to keep doing it? Spirit had to use one of my readings this morning to get me to understand that. I was just on a phone conversation with my mother. My mother has been trying to get me to understand certain things for so long, but she don't really impose. Like, she just gives her opinion and she just lets it go. Whether I listen to it, that's on me. But my mother, Spirit is using her right now as a beacon of light in my life, But because of the situation between me and my mother and the fact that we have not been the best, she have not been the best mother, and she have not been the best to me, I'm still holding on to that when I need to be letting it go and taking her advice and getting her help. You know? So it's up to you, Gemini, what you want to do. But this situation that you in right now, you know that it's not true love. You know that it's not for you. So why are you still holding on to it? Like, seriously, why? Why? And that is why this reading, when I did it yesterday, it wasn't the right time. Because it would not process, it would not go. YouTube would not accept it. And it was because of this. For these cards to come up and for these interpretation for me to give it to y'all like this so that I could get it for myself too. So if this resonated with you guys, let me know. Y'all want a personal reading, y'all can go to my website, eyeofichola.com. We can get this thing popping. Instantgo, I got you over there. Follow me. iPhone users, if you want to ask some quick questions, I got you over there. Facebook, Aisha Middleton. I am going to start doing live reads over there from time to time whenever y'all request them. And I want to start doing my daily reads over here, back over here. So let me know if that's something y'all would be interested in. And Instagram, I'm doing my daily pulls over there. So y'all can go check out the energy over there. And I'll talk to you guys again later.